Hello, people of the internet. Thank you and welcome to Inside the Headlines, a channel that gives you insight analysis of current issues, be it politics, education, and all matters pertaining to Kenya, Africa, and world at large. Well, Kenya is known as a country of great political analysis, political issues, and trendings. It is a country that election is determined by ethnic unity. And when you are coming from my ethnicity, whether you are good or bad, you will be ours. It has been seen all over the years. And in the current development, Luhya nation is on it again. We've already had Bukhungu 1, Bukhungu 2, Bukhungu 3, but we are looking at Bukhungu 4 to see who will take over the leadership of the Luhya. Yeah. Atuli has been calling this Bukhungu. But this time round, Sifuna said, no, I will lead you without the Bukhungu. Will it happen? We are here to find that one. We talk about the Luhya unity. And to be sincere, after the death of Kijana Wamalwa, there has never been unity in Luhya land. Yeah. But will Edwin Sifuna fit in the shoe of the late Kijana Wamalwa? The person who will help us to understand this is Mr. Fred Aboge, a political analyst and education specialist. Today, we talk about politics. Welcome, my friend.
Thank you.
A united nation can never be defeated. Yes. The Luhya nation wants to be united, but there are two conflicting sides in one community. Will they make it?
Certainly. In my view, if they are not careful, they are still going to scatter or vote in different baskets. Because, okay, let us just look at the current crop of leaders in Luhya. We have Honorable Musalia Mudavadi, the Prime Cabinet Secretary. We have Moses Masika Wetangula, who is the Speaker of the National Assembly. Sure. We have Governor Natembeya with this Tawe movement. Yeah. We have Osotsi, who is the current senator for Vihiga. Sure. We also have Edwin Sifuna, who has come up recently. Yeah. And there are many others, like Tim Wanyonyi, the Dismas Baraza. Sure. So, but the notable ones are those 4 or 5 that I've mentioned.
We have Oparanya here.
Oparanya was Oparanya. Oparanya is a big wig from Western Kenya. So, if you look at those leaders that we have mentioned, Oparanya is in government, Mudavadi is in government, Wetangula is in government, yeah. And those are big political heavyweights. Then, in the opposition, we have Sifuna, we have Natembeya, we have Osotsi, who are also heavyweights. Sure. In their own terms. So, as you have seen, that there can never be Luhya unity. Based on that arithmetic alone, no. They never speak the same language. You will always find that there are people who are in government and there are people who are out of the government. Let us just have an history. Maybe in 2013, yeah. During COD, when Raila and Kalonzo vied together, sure. Moses Wetangula was supporting us. The same. But at that time, Mudavadi went against us. Yeah. So you can see there was disunity. Wamalwa, the Eugene Wamalwa, was in government. Sure. And by the way, we were forgetting Eugene Wamalwa is also a heavyweight in Trans Nzoia. Yeah. So you can see that this disunity has not started today. In 2013, there were lawyers in government, there were lawyers in opposition. In 2017, the same. There were lawyers in government and there were also lawyers in opposition. In fact, the current governor of Trans Nzoia was the RC for Rift Valley. Yeah. So he was in government, enjoying the trappings of power under CS Matiang'i.
Yeah, same to Eugene.
Same to Eugene, the CS for defense, I can recall. So, this unity of Luhya, in my view, is elusive. Because even right now, if you see the kind of political formation, Mudavadi is not going to leave government to join Sifuna. Wetangula is not going to leave government to join Sifuna. Mukaranya is not going to leave government to join Sifuna. In fact, currently ODM is championing that Oparanya should deputize the president, President William Ruto, as an ODM member. Because the ODM member wants the deputy presidency, and the only person that they have earmarked who can deputize Ruto is Oparanya. So you can certainly see that Oparanya may not bolt out of the government.
Yeah.
So this Luhya unity is still elusive. I don't know what you think about this Luhya unity.
Well,
because now people thought that because of Raila Odinga's presence, that is the reason why achieving Luhya unity was more difficult.
Sure.
Because there were people who were very loyal to him when he was alive. But now that he's dead, I think that is why Sifuna thinks that the Raila, that some Luhyas used to have a lot of loyalty towards, is no longer there. So they can tap into that opportunity and now unite the community and maybe try to win presidency.
Yeah, having a united community is very essential in one way or the other. But first, I think that most of loyal leaders are not serious. To start with the Prime Cabinet Secretary.
Why would you say that?
He's a very committed joker.
Oh.
A leader of that stature, having a member of parliament, having a governor, then you decide to fold your party and join another faction. It shows that first you don't have a vision.
And I allowed Wetangula refused.
Exactly.
For Kenya.
And actually, I respect Wetangula more than Mudavadi. Mudavadi, first, I don't understand the first case. Well, he was the person who was crowned the Luhya elder in the Bokongo 3. But the person is, that's why Sifuna saw that these elders are jokers.
They're disorganized.
They're disorganized. They don't have the interest of a community. Because for us, communities to stand, you must have one voice.
Sure.
And having one voice, you must have somebody who will actually portray what you want as a community. And the way you've said, Kijana Wamalwa with his Ford Kenya was able to do this. And I think after the death of Kijana, then most of Luhya, it was a time that most of these Luhya leaders were coming up. So everybody wanted to show that I want to be the leader, of which all of them failed.
Sure.
You realize that in 2013, actually in 2012 headed to 2013, Eugene Wamalwa was being seen as the leader, even declared interest to run for president.
Sure.
And before Uhuru came in, William Ruto even offered him support. He sent some of his MPs when Eugene was declaring his interest. So this issue of unity in Luhya, for now, we have to forget about it.
But what if Sifuna decides to run for the presidency? Do you think they will rally behind him now that their son is... because that is what some political quarters are thinking, that if Sifuna runs for the presidency, then they will have no otherwise but to rally behind him.
Mudavadi ran for presidency, and he was not alone. You forget that?
No.
Yes. So, the problem, there's some people who say that the loyal land, you buy one and get others free. So, and that has been affected them for long. Yeah, you just buy Wetangula, Mudavadi will follow. Or buy Mudavadi, Wetangula, and his Ford Fox will just come. So it's a problem that is affecting this community. They don't have a leader who will have a stand, who will say, we are going this way. Then all of them will follow. But Edwin Sifuna can. The problem is these elders. Yeah. The problem, the elders, even if you listen to the way Atuli always speak, Atuli believes that all power, all the knowledge, the genius people in loyal land are elders, which is totally wrong. The more you grow, You get experience, but you don't get knowledge. Yeah, the world changes with time. And if the lawyer believes that the elders are the people who can help them, it will not help them. They have to chart a new path. And the new path is to give these young leaders an opportunity. Sit behind them, guide them.
What do you think, Mr. Bura? Maybe the problem with the lawyer unity is maybe all of them want to be leaders.
Exactly.
That's now their problem. No one wants to be led. And if you don't want to be led, then you cannot lead.
And the problem
that is also what is also happening in Luhya Nyanza. If you look at currently, John Madi want to lead Luhya Nyanza after Raila's demise.
Omolo
is here, Babu Wino is there, Rengo is there. So the predicament that lawyers are in is the lawyers are also going to face that if they are not careful.
No, but to be sincere, after a death of a prominent person who always hold a community occurs, then the community will go through a lot during that transition period. Yeah, because they want to try anything and everything. But for Luhya, it has taken too long. I think by now, even for Luhya, it will take that long. If they just don't decide that we must have this person, then they die with the person, be it good, be it bad. If they go the Luhya way, then 30 years to come,
we still have.
I will even be there.
Migori people have their own person.
Migori people will have Sinakukuru, Lubanga. When you come to you go to Kisumu, they have their Ogienda.
Someone else.
Siaya will need their bag with them. So things, every county will have their own leader, and it will affect them. The same thing is happening. And I think the problem is they also have several sublingual language that is also affected.
And by the way, what you have said, if you look at Natembea, it comes from Trans Nzoia.
Yes.
Udabadi comes from Vihiga. Wetangula comes from Ngoma. Paranya comes from Kakamega. So they have
every country has a leader.
As a leader.
Yeah, it will really affect Western region. Just we are projecting that this thing may also occur in Nyanza.
So if Luhya community was to hire you as an expert to maybe advise them so that when they hold their bohongo for they can chart a way forward so that their community is united under the same banner. Maybe if they decide to support the re-election of the president, let all of them support the re-election of the president,
exactly.
Sifuna. But if they decide to throw their weight behind the candidature of the united opposition, let all of them go there, including Mudavadi should resign, Tengula resign, and then they go there. If you were to advise them, do you think they are advisable?
No, they are not. Especially these elders, they are not.
Which elders?
The buy one, get one free. The buy one, get one free. No.
They are more self-centered.
These people, are, provided they are comfortable, then they think the whole community is comfortable. And it's something that they need to understand that when they are in government, you are in government as Mudavadi. You are in government as Wetangula. Beyond that, there is nothing you are helping unless you bring those development of which.
There is a politician from Western Kenya.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it was Peter Salasya or I don't know, I cannot recall. But he said one thing, that just like what we said about our two brothers, that so long as you have a big machine, you seem to have a lot of money, then you are ripe for leadership. They don't care whether you have a good manifesto that can be implementable, they don't care. So, the Luhya community are also here that if you're a leader who goes to funerals and make contributions to buy coffins, food for funeral expenses.
Food.
You're already having an head start.
Sure.
You're already having an head start in politics. So I think that one must also be a reason why uniting them becomes a problem.
Yeah, there are some people who are still stuck on food, and there are some people who are seeing development So, for you to divert somebody who believes that food is everything to start believing in development, telling that if you develop yourself, then food will come later, it will become a problem.
Exactly.
It will become a problem.
So, to the Luhya brothers, you better change your ways. Of course, each and every community always have their
own problem.
Their own problem.
Sure.
So, the same way Luhya community have their own problems when it comes to unity, so are the Luos.
Exactly.
And by extension, and I think, what do you think? Could it be because they have never tasted power? They have never produced presidents. Because if you look at the Kalenjins and the Kikuyus, they have been at the helm of the seat in this country. Yeah. So if you look at the way they conduct their politics, they know.
I think what you've said is true. Yeah, what you've said is true. If you take a scenario of President Ruto and Gideon Moi, they have their own differences.
Yes.
One is coming from South Rift, the other is from North Rift. But when it comes to leadership, they will just talk behind the tent.
Yes.
But they will never show that their disagreement in public. They will talk, but we know if this person goes, it will benefit the whole community.
Yes.
We understand what will happen if we have a leader from our community.
Yes.
But go to Luhya land, it has never happened. Come to Luhya land, it has never happened. So everybody wants to be the first.
Everybody wants to be the first.
It won't happen.
It won't happen.
How can you be the first and you fold your vehicle?
Surely.
You are bordering another person's vehicle. You can be sent out anytime. We need to be serious.
You're correct.
Yeah, we need to be very, very serious.
So, also, if you look at even the likes of Ababu Namwamba, they have their political star as is almost being extinguished.
Yeah.
Ababu Namwamba used to be a very vibrant young politician.
Sure.
With a promising future. So that's why I'm also worried with Sifuna. Because if you look at the generally, Ababu Namwamba, the influence, there was no politician who was loved by the Luhya people more than the generali himself. When he decided to refuse to pledge allegiance to the former head of state, Mwai Kibaki, when he was being sworn in 2000, you can recall.
I do.
Yes. So that time, Ababu Namwamba was the most loved MP from Western Kenya by the Luo community.
Yeah, the Luo will love you if you are with them. You know, Babu was with them, so it was the chorus in the song.
Yes.
But actually, that's what's the problem with the Luos. Yeah, they will support you, provided you talk about them.
Yes.
In a positive way. Anyway, they will saying you everywhere, and that's why even before Sifuna got into disagreement with Luo, Sifuna was the darling for most of Luo Nyanza.
Sure.
But now, we need to understand that when you get yourself into politics, you have your interest.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sifuna, and if there is something that will make Sifuna lose the Luhya support, the day he will pronounce himself that he is now going to work with the former deputy president, His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua, he will forget about the support from Luhya.
Some will support him.
But of course, because we are living in a democratic world, you expect some to
but
not sticking
not
with
a
them.
majority.
But majority will abandon that ship.
Yeah.
Yes.
But anyway, we were talking about the unity, but the unity is still suspended. To be sincere, it's still suspended.
Yeah.
There are a lot of movements. Let's just suspend it.
What should the president assure the Luhya community that
all of them will not go? All of
and
them.
By the way, if there is a community that has costed, has made the Kikuyus and Kalenjins to keep on going to power, they keep on switching among themselves. It is Luhyas.
Exactly.
Because they don't want to unite. So supporting them even is difficult. Like, for example, Luhyas have been saying that they have been supporting Luos over the years. But if you look at the support they have been giving Luos, it is not a full support.
Yeah.
Kalenjins gave Luo support
In 2007.
in 2007, 98%. But if you look at the kind of support that Luos have been giving Luos in 2013, 17, and even 2022, it has not been 98%, it's just 60%.
Yeah.
So some Luos feel that because you've been voting in different baskets, so even if you tell them you want their support, they will ask you, but for us, you never supported us fully. So, Luyas, you must first of all unite your house. After uniting your house, then come to ask for votes from Luyas. Like, for example, right now, there is a lot of Luyas who are very livid with the Luo community, especially the ones that are against Sifuna.
Yeah.
But they are also forgetting that Mudavadi is in government, Wetangula is in government, and many others. Parana is in government. And by the way, there is something I'm forgetting. Have you ever heard Sifuna castigating members of his tribe in government?
Never.
I've never. Wetangula has been making outrageous rulings in parliament. He has never called him out. Mudavadi is the CS for foreign affairs. We have Kenyans who are languishing in foreign land.
Sure.
He has never called him out. We have Oparanya with the Asla Fund.
The circles.
We have never heard him calling them out. So I think Sifuna, you are also tribal. If you really want to be a national leader, you cannot only castigate members, cabinet members from Luo Nyanza or leaders from Luo Nyanza. Why can't you also talk about Mudavadi? Why can't you convince them? Why can't you convince? In fact, Peter Salias is very critical. He's opposing you, does not want you. Wow, you cannot tell us that you want to unite the country if you cannot unite your own people. If you look at former Prime Minister Raila Odinga, the reason why people took him seriously is because all those were united behind him. Now we are taking Ruto seriously because all Kalenjins are fully behind him. And very soon people have started seeing taking Gachagua seriously because Kikuyus are coalescing around him, isn't it? So, and the same way with Kalonzo and many others. So, Sifuna, please, first convince Mudavadi to resign, convince Wetangula to resign, convince Paranya to also leave government. Then you call for Buhungu for?
Yeah, we need to call for Buhungu for.
You unite, then you can now come and tell Luos that, you see, we are now united. Please support us so that we bring the presidency to the Western region. But if you keep on just talking about bad days, what, and you don't talk about your own members of ethnic background, Sifuna, you are being biased.
Thank you, members of the public. We appreciate your time. Unity begins at home.